Hello and welcome to Yoga with Bianca. Today we are going to be working on a gratitude practice. There's many ways to practice gratitude. So we'll just go through a few of them today. Some of them are positive talk and some of them you can use in your yoga practice. Others are just how you treat yourself on a daily basis. And we'll go through a little bit about how to practice gratitude in just a moment. So for this practice, you can use a pillow, a bolster, if you have a cushion, a blanket, anything that resembles a block. And you may want a strap at some point. So if you have a scarf or a ribbon or a belt, that can be good as well. But if you need to pause and grab something to use, you can just make whatever you have around you work. This would be good for our yoga practice to be creating today. All right, so we're going to get started in our reclined butterfly or bounding. And to do this, you may want your pillow or your cushion. I'm going to use my bolster here and place it long ways on my mat. So I'll place the soles of my feet together. My knees are going to go wide, and then I'm just going to lay right down over my pillow or bolster with my palms faced up. Opening up your heart, closing your eyes, and just settle into your mat here. Start to notice your breath and how you're feeling right now, right here. Let's practice an ocean sounding breath as you lay here reclined in your butterfly. An ocean sounding breath is we're going to inhale through the nose, fill up those lungs, and then exhale, constrict the back of your throat as if you're fogging up a mirror, but with your lips closed. So inhale, fill it up as much as you can. Exhale, constrict the back of the throat. And on your exhale, continue this ocean sounding breath. Try to lengthen it out as long as big inhales, big exhales. Feelings are like waves. They overcome us all at once at times, but eventually we will break free. Drift back to sea and go wherever that tide takes you next. Feelings are just temporary, so hold on to them, feel them, then let them go when it is time to let them. If we allow ourselves to feel, we can be thankful for those moments where we are really happy. And then we can learn from those moments. Gratitude is an important part of our happiness. We can practice gratitude for ourselves by using a mantra. A mantra is a repetitive phrase. You say it over and over again in your mind until you believe it and be it. Let's practice a mantra. Having gratitude for yourself, using a phrase like, I am beautiful, I am confident, I am smart, I am loved, I am enough. Whatever mantra comes to mind, say it with each breath here, repeating it over and over until it comes naturally. Believe it and you be it. We'll come back to this mantra throughout. You can come back to it whenever you like. Now let us show our body some love and some heart, hip, spine, and shoulder. As you start to wake up, let's wiggle those fingertips and toes. Maybe rock that head side to side. Slowly making your way onto one side. We're going to press ourselves up and then press your pillow or your bolster away. And we're going to come onto our side, a supine twist. This is a very gentle practice, a little bit of yin here. So we're going to practice just pulling that right knee in here and then guide it over to the left. Bring that right arm out into your twist. So don't force anything here. Just allow the weight of the leg to get you deeper into your twist. Every exhale, maybe you sink a little further into the pose. And while you breathe here, let's think about two things that we are grateful for, mentally or physically. Breathe into that. Take another deep breath. And then we're going to bring that right knee back through center. Place it down and hug that left knee in towards the body. Pull it in, massaging those internal organs, waking them up. And then guiding that knee over to the right, letting it fall wherever it will go. And left arm out, gaze follows to the left. Allow your body to twist and wring out all those internal organs, cleansing your organs, toxins, twisting, wringing. As you breathe here, let's think about two more things that we are grateful for. Either about yourself, someone, or something. Breathe into that. One more deep breath. And we're going to slowly come out of our twist. We're going to roll over onto our side, making our way to our tabletop position. Palms underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Let's find a cat-cow here. Inhale, arching the spine, and exhale, rounding it out. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Warm up that spine. One more. Inhale, arch, and exhale, round. Good. Let's walk those knees back a few inches. We're going to bring our elbows in towards our sides and lower our bellies down. Coming into a cobra, spread those fingers underneath those shoulders and then press through those hands. Lift that heart up. Find a little neck rotation going the opposite direction. Then we're going to slowly drop it back down, coming into Sphinx. So we're going to bring our forearms down and wrap your fingers around your biceps. Make sure that they are shoulder width apart. Then open up your hands, spread them again, stack those elbows right the shoulders, and relax. Now, if you have a block or something resembling a block, you can place that right underneath your forehead. resting it down and relaxing. Allow yourself to receive love and pain and everything in between. Be grateful for the good in, because without darkness, we do not feel any tension here. Bring some love, send some love into that air. Try to exhale and release some of that tension. Fill it up with light, confidence. Take another deep breath. And slowly we're going to walk those hands up and press our hips back into a child's pose, counteracting that back bend with a little round in our spine. Drop that head down. Option to sway side to side here. Sway the forehead on the mat, sway those hips. Take another deep breath. Now we're going to roll up to sit onto our a lot of shoulder openers, a lot of hip openers we're going to do today in the heart as well as our sacrum. Let's bring our hands to clasp behind us. We're going to come into a kneeling shoulder stretch. So tuck that chin into your chest. Now bring the top of the head, the crown of the head, onto the ground. You're going to try to reach your forehead to your knee. So really tuck and round, bringing that forehead towards those knees, crown of the head down, and then lift those arms up here. This is where you might need a strap or something to add a little extra length between those hands to get those shoulders open. Staying heavy here. Breathe. Take another breath as if you're bowing to the earth here, thanking this earth, this life for being here for you today. On your next inhale, let's round it back up. Release that grip. And now coming back into our table position. We're going to come into a puppy pose here. Walk those hands out about a foot in front of those shoulders and then drop that chest down. Make sure those hips stay right over those knees here. Just drop that chest down, drop that head down. Relax and open up your shoulders. Melt that heart to the earth. Send love into the earth here. Thanking anything that may come from this earth that you enjoy. Thanking it for being with you. Breathe. Take one more breath. And inhale, we're going to slowly walk our hands back up. Now I know we just did a back bend, but let's come back up and come into an even deeper. That was just our open up our heart again in our camel pose. So coming up onto your knees, let's bring our hands into our imaginary back pocket. Reach those elbows towards one another. Press those hips forward, stack them right over those knees, and then drop that head back. Send that heart up towards the sky. Send that love out into the atmosphere. Let it surround you. Option to tuck the toes. Reach one hand at a time to those heels. Maybe you don't need those toes tucked. Wherever you are, keep breathing, sending those hips forward. Here we're building confidence. It's a little scary to fall back onto things that we are not sure how they are going to. But here we can build confidence and just know everything will be okay. You're going to come right back out of it in one piece. Bringing back to your hands back to your back pocket and then walking forward into your tabletop position. Keep those toes tucked if they're already like that. And then we're going to press those hips back and up into a downward facing. Now walk or step those feet outside of the hands. Your heels are going to be on the mat. Your toes are going to be flared apart. So we're coming into a yogi squat, just like so. Nice and wide. Hands come to the heart. Press those palms into one another. Send that positive energy through your body into your palms. Let it clash here right at the palms. Feel that energy. Feel that life force within you. Let your whole body radiate with positive energy. We are positive enough and good to ourselves. Thankful for all that we have. We can have the good things coming and coming throughout our life. Again, what we ask for, what we get in return. If good is what we think in our thoughts, good is what we do. Let's plant our hands down. Lift our hips up towards the sky. We're going to round up nice and slow to stand. We're going to do one standing pose of gratitude, and that's tree. So let's set up in our mountain pose. Bring those big toes to touch, palms facing the front. Roll those shoulders down and back. Reach those fingers down towards the ground, the crown of the head up. Pull that belly in. Start to build fire within that core. Coming to our tree, bringing our left foot on the ground first. Big toe on the ground, heel right above that ankle, right above that. This is option 1. Option 2 is on the calf, or option 3 on the thigh. So wherever you'd like to go, wherever you feel comfortable, just try to avoid that knee pressing in the wrong direction. Open up that right knee or that left knee to the side, and bring those hands to the front. Let's focus on grounding down through our big toe. Throwing our roots into the ground, building a sturdy, sturdy foundation. And then lifting out of the trunk, growing tall, tall, tall. Maybe reach those branches up towards the sky. Reaching that giving hand that the world might need. Breathe and be. One more breath. And slowly bring that left foot back down, resetting in your mountain pose. Other side, we're going to take our right foot on the ground, heel above the ankle, option 1. Option 2 on the calf, or option 3 on the thigh. wherever you'd like to go, press that foot into the leg and the leg into the foot so you get that good push. Again, find that foundation. Roll your roots. Lift tall out of that trunk. Reach those branches up high. Maybe you sway in the wind and let the wind guide you into the path you need to go. Go ahead, take another deep breath here. Hands back to the heart. And then inch that right leg back. Close those eyes. Just notice how you feel right now, right here. And slowly make our way back down into our gentle poses to end. So first, let's find our bottom onto our mat. We're going to come into our half pigeon here. So I'm going to bring my left foot in front and my right foot behind. You have a little figure 8 with your legs here. And then we're going to fold forward into our half pigeon. So our left leg is forward, so our left hip is going to be feeling this stretch. Walk your hands out. Hang heavy. Maybe you have your block, your object. You want to rest your forehead on. Wherever you are, breathe into your hip. We hold lots of stress within our hip. So again, feel this feeling. Try not to hold on to it for too long. How to let that tension go. With each exhale, maybe you sink a little deeper into this pose. Inhale, notice how you feel. Exhale, let go of anything holding on. One more deep breath. Now we're going to walk it back up. Before we switch sides, we're going to come into a half saddle. So we are internally rotating our hip here. And our saddle, we're going to externally rotate. So keep that right foot back. We're going to bring our left foot out in front here. Now you can bring that right knee closer to the front of the mat. So that knee is pointing in front more. And then we're going to walk our hands. You can stay here. Or you can bring your forearms down. And maybe your back all the way on the mat. Maybe bring the hands above the head, framing the head and grabbing opposite. Feel that external rotation of the hip and breathe into it. Releasing again some of that stress you might be holding on to on your exhale. One more deep breath. Inhale, slowly rise with your elbows or forearms down and our hands. Bringing our right foot in front this time, and then our left foot back. Again, in that figure 8 position. We're going to fold over our right leg into our half pigeon. Hands come out in front, forearms down. You can get a little head rest here, whatever you find. And then relax into this pose. Allow your body to fall into its place in this pose. Allow your body to feel and allow your body to let. Allow your mind to race and then allow your mind to clear. Take another deep breath here. And next inhale, we're going to walk our hands back up. Again, counteracting our hip stretch with a external rotation. So straighten out that right leg, keep that left knee bent. You can point the knee towards the front and then walk your hands back. Maybe those forearms come down, maybe all the way down. And then frame that head if you like with your hands grabbing opposite elbows. Relaxing here, breathing. Feeling. Take 2 more breaths. One. And we'll slowly rise. Bring the elbows down, those forearms, and then those hands. Bringing both legs out. We're going to come into our final stretch. This is our lying side ankle. So I'm going to use my bolster cushion or a pillow. I'm going to lay on my left side first. So your knees can be slightly bent. I'm going to lay right over my cushion here. My left arm is out and then my right arm comes up and over, framing that head, falling into this side stretch. Kind of making a half moon with your body. Thinking about the moon. The sun gives off much light. If we look hard enough in the darkness, we may see the moon. And then if we wait long enough, the sun will come back. Know that there is always light in the dark. Be thankful for those dark moons, because without them, we cannot reach those light moments. One more breath. Slowly start to rise out of it. You can flip the other direction. I'm going to flip the other way. We're going to fall right onto our right side, bending those knees, laying right over that cushion, right arm long, left arm up and over. Allow your body to feel that big side stretch. And that half moon shape. Breathe. Breathe. See if you can see a little bit farther into this pose. Take two more. One. Really lift yourself out of this side stretch. We're going to find our Savasana next. We have a few options here. You can find the butterfly, reclining butterfly like we did in the beginning, with your feet together, your knees wide, hands behind hips or thighs. If you'd like to support your lower back, you can bring those feet wide and those knees together, and those palms up, or you can let those legs out long. You can take your bolster if you need it, your blanket you can lay over you, adding a little bit of weight to ground yourself down. Wherever you are, let go. Let your body sink into its anatomical position and let your body soak in your practice and all those poses that steady that breath. Let go of any thoughts and breathe. Continue to lie here and breathe. What you plant in your mind will be returned to you. This is what I learned in this podcast. What you focus on is what you will get in life. What you think about is what you will receive and how your life will go. If you focus and think about your goals, you will work towards them and achieve those goals. The mind is like fertile land. If you have fertile land and you plant a vegetable seed, you will get a vegetable. If you plant a poisonous tree, you will get a poisonous tree. So this means if you plant good thoughts in your mind, gratitude and positivity in your head, that is what you will get. If you plant negative thoughts, complaining,